to another Sacred Mountain Battle Report. Today we've got a treat for you. I've got Jason, the Moneyr,
and the Lucky Hat,
and the Lucky Hat versus Tau. Necrons versus Tau. It's going to be a quick game, I think, because of the Deceiver redeploying, but you'll see that in just a second. We're playing with frontline assault deployment. We rolled scenario 6, the ITC, that's precious cargo. Just to remind you, that's 4 objectives that are placed around the battlefield. Then you can move one objective of your choosing up to 6 inches, and that is your primary objective. And if you control your opponent's primary objective, that's how you get the bonus point for that round. And just a reminder, ITC is progressive scoring, and we're going to be, we each choose 3 secondary objectives. Mine is Titan Slayer, old school, and behind enemy lines.
And what was mine? Mine was Big Game Hunter, behind enemy lines, and old school.
Yeah, so
almost took recon.
Yeah, you'll see I'm trying the Tau list. 3 Riptides, 2 Wyvaras, some drones, 2 Ethereals, Cadre Fireblade. They're Borcon, so they have they have mastercrafted weapons, so they have extra range. Not that I'll need it after you see this deployment. The kind of Necrons are kind of in my face all of a sudden, so you'll see that. Oh, my Warlord trait is through Unity Devastation. That's if the 6 is rolled on anyone that my Warlord can see. It improves the AP by 1.
And I got Mefrit for my Dynasty.
What do they do?
That's the only way. It gives me, if I don't move, I get to reroll 1.
Okay. All right.
And then for my Warlord trait, I chose Merciless Tyrant. I believe Merciless Tyrant, which allows me to not do. No, I'm sorry. It's Immortal Pride. So units automatically pass a morale test within 6 inches, and I can deny psychers. So all the psychers I got, I'm going to shut down.
Deny those psychers, yeah. Okay, well, we'll go over our list. We've got some stuff in reserves. I think just his death marks, and I have 3 units of kind of mixed crappy drones in reserve, just because I didn't know what else to do, because I don't play Tau very well. So on to deployment and see who goes first.
Let's do it.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to go with quick deployment. 2 Wyvaras, 2 shield drones, 3 Riptides, 3 shield drones, Cadre Fireblade, Ethereal, down there somewhere. This is my primary objective right there that the Riptide is kind of on top of. I have an Ethereal hiding right here. I have 3 units of drones in strategic reserve.
All right, so I am proxying my Tesseract Vault because I haven't built mine yet, but I do have it, rest assured. I have a Spider behind him for quick repairs. 2 units of Immortals with my Lord, a Cryptek, and his beautiful harem. Kind of some sneaky guys back here, gonna see what they can do. My favorite one is this guy
Deceiver. I don't
hiding
like that.
in the building.
I didn't even see that.
Peeking out of windows. And then of course my beautiful sniper from far away who got deceived up here on top of this tower.
Awesome. All right, so we'll roll to see who goes first. You have some dice for us?
I got mine.
All right, I'm going to roll that one too.
Oh man, it's my golden
2
die.
versus, and I get a +1. 2 versus 3. I got to roll the 2. So I'm going to go first. He's going to try to seize his initiative.
Oh, it goes off the table. That's bad luck. Oh,
5.
so close.
All right.
All right, good luck.
Well, I'd rather this happen when nobody's looking and I'm not recording it. So I YOLO'd everything. I marked this thing, but only got 1 marker light hit from the Cadre Fireblade. Those guys missed entirely because marker lights suck. Maybe I just don't know how to play Tau. You notice the Riptides have kind of moved up. So we shot this guy, Branch Nova Charge. He's got a 3+ invuln. Plus Nova Charge's weapon, Nova Charge's weapon, Nova Charge's weapon, Nova Charge's weapon, Nova Charge's weapon. Everything, and the shield drones, all fired into the Tesseract Vault. Then, a lot of things assaulted. He received a wound in Overwatch, and the Tesseract Vault received no damage in assault. Oh, you still have to fight back.
Yeah, one attack. Woo!
Yeah, so we'll see if he's
one
gonna
attack, hit on a 6. I'm gonna destroy something right here.
no
Miss.
Okay, so I expended 2 command points. I think I still have maybe 3 or 4 left. I'm not sure. And we're going into Necrons. Turn 1. The Tesseract Vault is down 24 points, so it only has 4 remaining. The score is 3-0, but he hasn't got a turn yet. Here we go.
Woohoo!
Well, Jason, that went better for me than I thought. Let's recap your turn.
Alright, so I Veil of Darkness, these guys back here, kind of sneaky into his deployment zone, took out his Ethereal, much to his chagrin. And then I slapped down Damage Control Procedure or Override on this guy, which allows me to operate as this one undamaged. And then I spewed out a whole bunch of death all over the place, mortal wounds. Wounded pretty much everybody. Everybody a little bit.
3 wounds, 3 wounds, 6 wounds.
But I took out all of his missile shield drones.
Yeah, all the shield drones are gone. Shielded missile drones.
And then I had a powerful fire line into here, and I think I did 1 wound, even though I had my will be done on both.
Yeah,
squads.
so they were Tesla-ing on 5s and 6s, just for those of you who aren't familiar with Thy Will Be Done,
Yes.
which is really good. And is it this guy that gives the buff?
He does.
Thy Will Be Done?
Yes.
And Tesla-ing going off on 5s and 6s is, God, there's a lot of firepower. But against a 2-up save, that's just pretty tough.
And then last but not least, my big gun up here on the building, fired at him. I got 6 shots. I hit him 4 times, wounded him 4 times, and he made 4 invulnerable saves.
Yeah, yeah, pretty good rolling on my turn. So we're going into Tau, turn 2. Right now the Necrons lead handily at 4-3. Here we go.
It's not handily, but
It's pretty handily. All right. Here we go. Tau, turn 2. Wow, pretty good turn 2 for Tau. Everybody Nova charged. And you can see there's no Tesseract Vault here anymore. The Tesseract Vault inflicted some wounds on some guys here. My Ethereal is down to half wounds. That's my Warlord. It wounded the Spider significantly. And then my other Wyvara, I believe, was able to take that out. Then I unloaded 3 Riptides into 2 squads of Immortals.
yes.
And really
Wiped them out.
Wiped out Jason's Immortals right there. I'd say Necrons are kind of on the ropes right here. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve with this big guy over here. But I still have another drop to make, and he's got two pretty heavy hitters still on the table, and they can move around pretty quickly. So we're still playing objective game, and there's a lot of game left. So here we go with Necrons, turn 2. All right, Jason, tell us about it.
All right, so I did my will be done on my harem, and they all ran their butts off and jumped in the building because it's safe there. First floor for ITC rules.
Right.
He's meandering across the field because he knows he can't be shot at unless you got a sniper over there, which I don't think you do. Had these guys move over, wipe out these guys inside the building, and of course they're poised to go in there and capture that objective. Got my Deceiver is hiding out there, pointing at Grover and laughing. And
Hey.
of course my snipers are up here. They just came in this turn, and going to be trying to snipe stuff. They're going after this pretty little Ethereal down there, and they didn't quite get it. So
Didn't quite make it. Okay, so right now, what's the score?
7 me, 6 you.
Yeah, so Necrons, like I said, I thought I did really well, but Necrons are leading. So here we go into Tau, turn 3. All right, end of Tau, turn 3. Pretty good turn for the Tau. We're still taking lots of mortal wounds from Nova charges. I only have 1 command reroll left. I'm dispersing the unit a little bit. I ended up getting 1 marker on the death marks that were in here. The combined firepower of Wyvara, Riptide wiped the squad. This Riptide single-handedly killed the Deceiver. This Wyvara killed 2 of the Lich Guard ladies. The probably mistakenly dropped these guys in when I shouldn't have, but I had to come in turn 3 somewhere. So that's kind of a kill for him, but did nothing to his Warlord. I thought I might get a point or something off. We're going to go into Necron's turn 3, and we'll have a point tally at the end of Necron's turn 3. All right, Jason, want to recap real quick?
Yeah, I'm doing a whole lot of trying to hide, trying to survive at this point, trying to keep my head above water. So my ladies are hanging out in the building, having some cocktails.
Over 3 inches, unfortunately.
Oh, we're on 3 inches, yeah. So I charged these guys since my snipers got wiped out, trying to wipe them out. Big gun fired, and this guy got 5 hits.
5 hits.
5 wounds.
5 wounds. I made 3 saves or 2 saves. It's unbelievable how good that rolling was.
1 got through, but I did 5 wounds too.
Yeah.
So that made me happy.
So end of turn 3, Necrons 10, Tau 11. Tau, turn 4. Okay, so when the Tau player has 2 or more beers, he forgets to Nova Charge 3 Riptides, forgets to shoot marker lights. What else does he forget to do? Forgets to check range against characters and closest range of characters and units, and falls back anyway. So, mistake, fell back, not checking range to the Lich Guard that were here. Rookie mistake, times 2 rookie mistakes. Ended up not wiping this squad by 2 mistakes, compounded. Lost rerolls with this guy because I forgot to fire markers into here first. So this squad lives and controls an objective. That costs a point. How else can I fuck up? I can't remember what else I did.
More beer.
More beer. Yeah, I'm going to go get more beer.
And you're not quite within 3 here, so you don't control that.
Well, they can't control if they're falling back.
Oh.
So, just in the immortal words of Homer Simpson, beer, the simultaneous source and solution to all of my life's problems. So here we go into Necron turn 4.
Sure.
Jason, you're pulling ahead.
Holy smokes, 12 to 15. So I wiped out your drones over here. Big gun up there finally did something. Killed this guy right here.
Killed the Wyvarna, and he deserved to die because he has a bad general.
That's right. You had another Wyvarna that died due to engine failure.
No. That wasn't engine failure.
Oh.
He spent a Nova reactor point, and he set up on the miter saw. He's coming down this turn.
Oh, okay, got you.
Sorry.
All right, and then so you tried your best to rocket stuff in your turn, didn't get me,
and I forgot to Nova Charge.
Most of my guys came back over here, thankfully.
I can't see it.
Yeah.
Warning you a second objective.
So light's good,
but not
hanging
bonus
in there.
point.
Going to turn 5.
12 to 15. Damn. I thought I had this thing wrapped up until I totally fucked up the last round.
Drink more.
I am. So here we go. Tau, turn
5.
Fuck. Okay. So I'm not sure. Oh, I know where the wheels came off. When this guy came in, he could not hit shit. He was degraded. 1 level, was ballistic skill 5. Missed with everything that could miss. And then of course the flamer can't miss, but didn't get many shots. He still has 8 wounds left and is going to murder something every round. This Riptide failed to kill 5 Necrons, which is ridiculous. Oh, and those great marker lights suck. 0 hits.
I like them a lot.
0 hits. Marker lights.
Should have took Raycon.
Worthless. That is worthless amount of points. Gun drones at least can shoot. The 2 Riptides, 1 Riptide killed 1 Lich Guard. The entire Riptide had to unload in it because it was the closest model. Killed it, imagine that. I spent my last point on stim injection, and he has 1 wound remaining. And he shot into this guy, killed him handily. Handily. But tell us about your little stratagem over here.
Well, it's called Resurrection Protocols.
Yeah, Resurrection Protocols. This is a great stratagem.
And so, yeah, with my last command point on a 4-up, he gets back up.
Yeah, guess what he rolls? I don't remember. I just remember it was good, and he gets back up.
I just looked at your face.
Yeah, yeah. He didn't look. He didn't look at the die roll. He looked at my face and my reaction to the die roll, which is kind of. That's pretty. Like, there's some dastardly. Like, my wife's like that. She'll just do stuff to be mean, and like that's like just to see the reaction. Okay, well, we are heading into Necron's turn 5. They're certainly leading the game. This is a game that I lost by bad play, or I won by superior play, but we'll see how it ends. Here we go, Necron's turn 5. All right, Necrons, tell us about it.
All right, so I double shot with my side guns against him. These guys double shot, Cryptek shot, just unloaded into him, did 1 wound.
3 wounds total.
Oh, was it 3 wounds? Yeah, 3 wounds.
wounds
Okay.
total.
Big gun, fired over here through a window at that guy. Got
With 1 wound left.
4 wounds on him, or 4 hits on
4
him.
hits.
0 wounds.
Those have been D6 wounds each, and he has 1 wound left.
1s and 2s to wound.
So I'm kind of thinking that thing really hasn't performed well for you yet. It just hasn't performed well
It's
for you.
hit or miss.
Yeah, I guess so. All right.
It's invulnerable saves.
So is this the last turn?
This is the last one.
Last turn. Okay, I'm kind of screwed here. He's way ahead. Oh, we didn't. I'm going to get back to you with point totals. Okay, I have to. This is my last turn. The score is 15 to 18. I think I'm kind of effed in the B here, but we'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can do. That's all I can do.
Good luck.
All right, thanks. Here we go. All right, so end of Tau, turn 6. I scored 0 points. Well, I scored a point here. I didn't kill anything.
You got that objective.
I've got an objective, so maybe I'll get 2 points. But still, you were leading by 3. There's no way I can win mathematically. So we're going to try to maximize Jason's points here in his final turn, but it's going to be a Necron victory, and we'll go for a wrap up after Jason's turn. All right, end of Necron's turn 6. Ended with a, what was it again? What was the score again?
24 to 17.
24 to 17 Necron victory. Thought I was gonna, man. Anyway, so he got a big game hunter right here. I didn't like that he retreated right here. He fell back, but he can't capture that objective because he's falling back. I didn't like that decision. And
then the big gun fired.
The big gun fired again.
Down at their
point blank, Wyvara, and missed.
But the side guns took out.
The side guns took out the Gosplayer Ray, took out the Wyvara. All right, that was it. Necrons versus Tau. Necron victory. I was surprised. Okay, here comes the wrap up. All right.
Tears are so delicious.
It's so true. I filled this thing twice over with the Tau tears. Oh man,
just like beer.
That's crazy. I cry and pee beer.
Only the tears.
So we play very gentlemanly, but we also try to go by the letter of the law. If I forget Riptide Nova Charge, I don't go back. I forgot Riptide Nova Charge 3 times. in the game. I still, everybody talks about how great marker lights are. They don't work very well for me, at least my play style, which you've seen several battle reports now. My play style is not that good.
I think that if you played against Space Wolves, marker lights would distract them and they would chase them around.
Yeah, that's right. You would put the laser pointer and then the wolf would chase the laser pointer. I made a couple mistakes. I don't really think I made many target priority mistakes, unless do you think I made?
Nah, I was getting.
He was really able to play the characters in those ground floor ruins that block line of sight. I mean, I did it too.
Yay, ITC!
Yeah, ITC, but the ground floor blocks line of sight ruins.
That's the only thing to say, because after round 2, when you wiped out both my auto squads.
Yeah, he was able to hide and shenanigans, and it worked out really well for him. I'm gonna say I was not expecting the Tesseract Vault to redeploy right next to my castle. I didn't think that was a great move, but it soaked up several rounds of fire, and then he paid for it. Like the early game, he was rolling dismally, I was rolling great. I mean, he should have taken out 2 of my battle suits, first or second round for sure, and didn't. Your Doom Flare thing, your Doom Scythe.
Yeah, that thing just,
it's Doomsday Arc.
Doomsday Arc.
It hasn't performed well for him.
I'll still take it. Because it sits in my backfield and it makes my opponent nervous.
Yeah, it does. It's great backfield defender. We discussed that.
Then if you get close, like we saw in this last turn, when my guns on the side opened up and took out one of his guys. That was kind of good.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, that's why it's a great backfield defender.
Rapid fire.
Jason, what were some mistakes that you perceived that you made?
I put my death marks up in the building with their guns pointed out, and I was hoping to take out his ethereal, and I just rolled miserably. I always roll miserably whenever I divide fire, and I was forced to divide fire because of the range, and I was kind of using them as like a kind of an ace card sitting in my back pocket, and I just played them wrong, and so that was one. The other thing, when I put my deceiver, came out of the building and landed, I poked his head out, and I just had him out too far, and I had a cover save, but what good is that when you're getting just... Yeah.
Well, no cover save unless you're within cover.
Right. So, I mean, I was peeking behind a thing. I should have just left it completely concealed.
Right.
And that way, as soon as his guys come out, I could have countercharged, and at least in close combat, I would have did more if I did. So.
Yeah. I was pretty stoked I was able to pick off the deceiver. Still no changes to your list. This is the list.
No changes.
No changes. Yeah, he's been doing pretty well with it.
I just got to get my Tesseract Vault done.
Yeah. Changes to my list. I don't give a shit what anybody says online. I hate marker lights. Ethereals are so much better. I guarantee a reroll 1 for anyone in the castle, and that's just how I play. Now, once they get away from those ethereals, they're not so good. But I don't like marker lights. They're heavy weapons and they suck. Why is a laser pointer a fucking heavy weapon? I don't get it. The White Bars performed well. Riptides performed admirably. Borkan was good. Borkan is crucial for White Bars. Adding that 6 inches to the flamer is pretty awesome. The MVP is definitely White Bars. Worst, least valuable player wasn't the marker lights, it was the general. But I'll do better next time. Any other post-game thoughts?
Yeah, I'm still loving it. Still having a great time.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot lately. Well, thanks for tuning in to another Sacred Mountain Battle Reports. We'll try to keep them coming.
Cheers, solitude.